WrestleMania season is finally over, and there's a brand new landscape in professional wrestling. And not only that, the releases are out. The Wyatt 6, Kairi Sane, the IWC is in shambles, and not to mention the gatekeeping Illuminati of the IWC and the WWE is out. And we're here to talk all about it, and it's gonna get crazy. You're gonna get pissed off. Yo, Jesse, you never know when an opportunity's just gonna lend itself out, you know what I'm saying? So, just say when.
When?
Jesse, ring the bell.
You are now listening to the Ringside Renaissance Wrestling Podcast.
And we're back for another episode of Ringside Renaissance, and we're here talking WWE WrestleMania, the Aftermath, SmackDown, Raw, the IWC, and all these haters in between. You already know. And we are, as seen on Netflix, Busted Open Approved, the original bad boys of the wrestling podcast world. And I'm here with the best co-host, the best tag team partner, the best friend in the world, very deadly Jesse. Yeah. And I'm Andrew Kombat Jones. Yeah. Click clack. IWC. Yeah. Yeah. Click clack. We are, parental advisory, explicit content, and we are rated RR for Ringside Renaissance. And if you don't have thick skin, you might want to get the fuck out the chat, bitch. Yeah.
Here we go, man. Kombat Jones has got both flips loaded today, man. What a time to be a wrestling fan, man. The IWC is more interesting than these shows that have been on TV the last couple weeks. We've had some craziness with the WrestleMania. We've had a week off. We had a lot of stuff going on. But man, oh man, we got the releases. We got like little IWC civil wars going on. He said, she said, a lot of drama going on in IWC, man. I love it so much. I think that I'm turning into you, where I like getting into like the drama and the dirt and the weeds and everything. It's kind of really dragging me in and making me excited. I'm here for it.
Yeah, because you know why? Because I'm feeling like Seth Rollins now. I got love for Seth Rollins again. It is what it is. But you know what? The IWC and even Karrion Kross approved. It's time to burn this shit down, baby. Burn it down from the top down. Everybody at the top, the 5%ers, the 1%ers of all the content creators for the WWE. We see you sitting front rows, sitting behind Michael Cole, doing your little stupid faces. We see you doing your little stupid streams, watching something else. Yeah. I might as well bring the goddamn camera in the bathroom while I'm taking a shit on my laptop and have a camera watching me while I'm watching WWE while you watching me take a shit. Because that's exactly what all y'all are. Shit. I don't give a damn about it all. Bring it. We got thick skin. You think you about something? You ain't about nothing. That's very deadly, Jesse. I'm Kombat Jones. We got real profile pictures. I will dox myself to any of you bitches out in the IWC. I don't give a fuck. Everybody bring it. Let's go. I want all the smoke. All of y'all are wrong. Only us are right. Yeah, and that's it.
Yeah.
And we're gonna break it all down. Like
I love it. I love it so much. how like the first 2 years of us being in this podcast, we would hear over and over again from other podcasters and other like social content creators that we were like the nicest guys on the internet, and like we were always pro everybody and like everything else. And Combat Jones just pissed that all away in about a minute and a half. He broke out the taser.
I pissed that away on Twitter the other night too.
Oh well.
There was a lot. I said, we're some gay guys, and I seen another guy out there. I was watching Kill Tony Mania. I seen Timmy No Breaks and talking about gay guys. I say, hey, we some gay guys too. We're happy. Wyatt Six fan was very mad at us. I said the same to him. I said, hey, it takes some to know some. And then he tried to dox my profile and, to his 500 followers and said that they shouldn't talk to us that. I don't like gay people. I love gay people. I love everybody. And I hate everybody at the same. But I hate the streamers even more, honestly.
Can't stand it.
I got love for some of them, like personally, you know what I'm saying? But for the art of streaming, like if you ain't like I Show Speed or like Neon, he's a piece of shit. But if you ain't traveling around the world, I don't want to watch your damn stream. And honestly, I don't want to watch it anyway. I don't care what your reaction is to whatever the fuck it is. I don't care if you're listening to Illmatic and, a 20-year-old listening to Illmatic in 2026. I don't care what your reaction is.
Yep.
Like, I'm going to start a new thing. I'm going to bring a camera to a WWE event and live stream at the live event. And you're going to watch me live streaming my reaction to the live event live. How about that?
There we go.
Let's bring it up a notch. Somebody already beat me to it, I'm sure, but hey.
The whole conceptual idea of it, and like you said, we got love for individual people, and like, I think people are going to catch a lot of strays with this one, and it is what it is, but like,
I think it's boring. It's boring. I don't care what your reaction is. And like, maybe some of your reactions are genuine, but it's boring and you're acting like,
and on top of that, if I'm watching your reaction, how am I watching the show? Because you're on a delay to the show, so your reactions are delayed. Like I don't care at that point. How about this? Why don't I just get some friends and watch the events with some friends, so I don't have to watch people on the internet give fake reactions? Like the whole thing doesn't make any sense to me.
And I think it's corny. We think it's corny, and if what you think we do is corny, that's good. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But you're wrong. Fuck you. Do something. Bring it. Come see. I'll tell you what WWE live event I'm going to go to, and then I'll show you why my fucking nickname is Combat Jones.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay? Yeah.
Here we go.
Combat Killer fucking Jones.
Here we go.
We aren't affiliated with WWE.
By the way. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we love gay people. So
yes.
Just throwing that out there.
I'll take all the free tickets. I'll sit front row and I'll put the sign up and I'll rep for everybody out there. I'll put Sam's on because they're way more interesting than anybody out there. They got way more knowledge than any of these streamers out there. We didn't get into podcasting because I started watching WWE or the internet because I seen Zanty Zap on fucking Instagram Live and his reaction. I don't give a damn about any of that. We didn't get into that for that. We've been doing this since we've been 4 or 5 years old watching this, talking about wrestling, and that's exactly what we're going to keep doing, and that's exactly what we do, and we ain't going to bite our tongues about it.
Nah.
And,
Con man, he's been a wrestling fan for 15 years, and he tries to act like he knows the business inside and out. Oh, we'll call them all out while we're at it. It just doesn't make any... I can't stand a lot of this shit. There's some people, but because you might be a pretty blonde and you can make these goofy facial expressions while you're on the internet giving reactions, nobody gives a shit about what you think. Everybody's just attracted to you besides us. Yeah. And like your reactions mean nothing. So, Combat Jones,
I
he
can
don't
do better.
discriminate.
I can do better.
Okay.
I can do better. But I go
too.
both ways, but yeah, I could do better. We could both do better. Matter of fact, everybody out there can do better.
That's right.
So you might want to, duck out the crowd and go find a safe space with your people so you're good, So fuck you. Yeah. And we stand with all the small creators, everybody coming up, because that's what we are. And we're part of the 99% or whatever, I guess you could say, right? And we do it for the love And there's plenty of people out there. But damn, yeah, I'm going to go down to Brazil. I'm going to get a Brazilian butt lift. Then I'm going to go get some fake tits and, put the wig back on and put 30 pounds of makeup on just because I understand the audience. And I understand there's a lot of sickos out in the IWC that are willing to watch and dick ride all these other ones. And then all the other ones that are on the up and up want to dick ride the ones that are at the top so they can get up to the top too. Nah, suck a dick. Y'all suck. Illuminati. And I'm going to burn it all down. And I'll do whatever the fuck I got to do.
And I love
if you don't like it, bring it, bitch.
And I like how you bring up the fact that like all these like content creators and reactors and everything that like have little to no actual knowledge. And there are some out there like shout out my brother and stuff like that actually got some really good knowledge of the wrestling business and stuff like that. So we're not attacking
Mikey's
everybody.
Cool. We like Mikey too.
Yeah, Mikey's all right. Mikey's all right. But like I'm just saying as a whole, they're like you said, part of the 99%. But like it's a shame that people like, and I'm not even gonna put us on that list, but people like Zeus, Sam's on Wrestling, people like that Adam over at Hitting the Turnbuckle, people that actually have a vast knowledge of professional wrestling and like the workings of professional wrestling, and they're considered small-time content creators, while these people that just like did it because it's like that niche, like, oh, it's the in thing to do right now to react to wrestling, they get like the spotlight, while all these guys that actually have wrestling knowledge and like
hundreds of interviews,
bro,
hundreds
ridiculous.
of interviews. And shout out to Soto 619 too.
Exactly,
he's what's up, and we'll invite anybody to come on here and debate. And
come on
shit.
on.
Yeah, come on. Let's do it. And I think we got to have Ring Rant on too. I think we're going to have to show Ring Rant some love, especially since the Wyatt 6 are gone now too. We may not agree on all that, but we got love for Ring Rant, and we hope he continues to grow and grow. And yeah, I hope he becomes the 1% and just wipes everybody out. Yeah. But I've seen everybody at the top and how they show love. I've been to the events. I've seen how they act. Everybody wants something for something. Like, yeah, it'd be nice to have this, that, free tickets, this or that, or whatever the hell you do. Whatever you do it for. It is what it is. But keep that shit, man. Like,
see, that's not our
keep
not our
the meet and
speed.
greets. I don't even like going to meet and greets and all that stuff. Because it's just awkward. Like, I'm not going to pay you to act like you like me to take a picture with me. I did it with one person, Karrion Kross. We have respect for him for all that, and it is what it is. And he's out doing his thing on the indies now, which some of these other people are doing too.
I like how like when somebody does like one of those 15-second Fanatics meet and greets with somebody and they were like, oh, it was my dream to meet so-and-so. They were so nice to me. First of all, it's 15 seconds. How can you gauge if someone's nice or not in 15 seconds? And two, they're paid to be nice to you. They're not like, oh my God, thank you for being such a good fan. They're paid to stand there and take pictures.
Oh my God, nice to meet you. I don't know what I'd do without you. I met you for 15 seconds, and I just wanted to let you know that if you didn't exist, I would have offed myself by now.
Oh no. Okay. Here we go.
We got love for people with mental health problems and all that, of course. We're all human. But and leave people the fuck alone at the hotels and the airports.
Oh my God, that's something I wanted to touch on.
Because you need to get fucking
ridiculous.
bitch smacked. Yeah.
Bro, and then he's like wanting to like, oh, I'm going to sue CM Punk because he broke my phone. Bro, you're lucky you didn't break your nose, bro.
Yeah. I won't do nothing if I get an apology.
You ain't going to do nothing anyway.
Elena Black was like groped or whatever happened to her. Randy Orton, everybody was tracking down the hotels and where they were at. And
bro,
you can't only put it on the people. They gotta have better security. WWE got to step it up and have better for these people. Or for these wrestlers and superstars, entertainers, and everybody. Across the board. You don't see it happening as much with like NFL or NBA and all. It's NHL.
Well, yeah, I guess it's a little different, but I think the wrestlers want to go and kind of be human too, and kind of experience Vegas and everything else. And like Royce Keys, somebody was like stalking and following Royce Keys around. Like what do you think you're doing following that dude around? Like, you don't think he's gonna like tear you in half? Like, are you serious? Absolutely.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that, but I got you.
Well, I mean,
never know.
Listen to his story. You know where he from. Yeah. he let that thing go. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Pull up. Yeah.
Hey,
exactly.
you got yourself a little bit vented. You want to talk a little bit wrestling, Combat Jones, or what do you want to talk about?
I guess so. Oh, you want to talk wrestling? Yeah, let's talk about. Let's talk about the fucking bloodline.
Okay,
let's talk about the fucking old TC and the boring ass bloodline they put us back into. And let's cheers and applause. Thank God for CM Punk for putting on a 5-star match at night 2 of WrestleMania. Roman Reigns, you're welcome. Bloodline, you're welcome. OTC fans, you're welcome. Bloodline fans, you're welcome. I see the crowds. We talked about this. I'm not going to go into it too deep, but I see the crowds. I see who roots for who. I see the demographics. It's been building up, and I'm just going to go ahead and say it. People put so much on Roman Reigns for his 1,300 and blah, 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 blah day run. And I'm going to say 75% of that was trash and boring.
Okay, here we go.
I'm going to give you the first part that was cool. The beginning was good when he came back, wreck everybody and leave. The beginning was good with Jay and Jimmy beating them and making them fall in line. Then it was boring all the way up until Jay got crazy and they brought Sami Zayn into it.
Mm-hmm.
And then the ending with all that was good. All the shit in between was shit. Straight shit. Every time they went on, you know who was gonna win. You know that. Like, am I wrong? Like,
You're
I
right.
turned on the PLA every time. I was like, "Yep, Roman Reigns gonna win." Like, this is boring. Like, yeah, boring.
Yeah, and every single match was a Bloodline rules match, which basically means anybody can just come in and beat up anybody at any time. So what's even the point of it?
And we know all y'all women out there in the audience and in the IWC, majority y'all, we got some CM Punk fan, but y'all are rooting for Roman because y'all know you'll think he looks good. And then yeah. And then other things they rooting for him for too, just because because he don't look like CM Punk. I'll just say that, yeah.
Now, do you think that, so you're not really a big fan of like the resurgence of the Bloodline coming out ever since WrestleMania? And it's funny how like the Usos were going on and on and on about how, we're all equals, we ain't going to fall in line anymore. But now they're talking about, oh no, we're falling in line. Oh, we're falling in line.
Like, and Jacob, you better fall in line and you better acknowledge me now.
Well, okay, so figure this out. So Jacob Fatu is on Raw, right? And they're talking about, you got to make a decision because he says, I need that belt. And they said, think it over. You got to make the decision.
I already made the decision.
Bro, the Usos are in his face.
Last week. Yeah,
so the Usos are in his face on Raw. On SmackDown, Jacob Fatu confronts the MFTs, and the Usos got his back.
Yeah,
like they're like laughing and like they're all like
watching,
with Jacob Fatu, but then Monday Night Raw they're back against him again.
And the first Raw, he gave Roman, he told him what it was. I want the title. I want the title shot at Backlash. Like, I don't need a week. You know what I mean? I don't need a week to think about it. Like, what are you not listening clearly? Like, did you get too many GTSs?
Mm-hmm. They blew their load too early before Backlash. They announced that match too early, so they had to have a week break in between. And I hate this whole thing
Roman
about how
we'll be able to, hit Jacob Fatu with the stairs and keep him pinned up, on the ropes and not get a DQ to get the belt. I wonder if that'll happen too. Yeah.
Hey, it's best main event of WrestleMania I've seen in a long time, though. One-on-one match. But
I agree.
The funny thing about that is Roman Reigns says he's not going to be a part-time champion. Oh, I'm not going to be a part-time champion. I'm here through the summer. Yeah, but you're not wrestling.
For the summer.
You're coming out for, dude. Okay.
He looked weird with the title too. That title looks a little off. I will say this: they brought back the old music for him for the intro from when he comes out. That's good.
Check this out. Okay, so I got to tell you, right? Full disclosure here, Combat Jones. I had to finish Raw this morning, right? As of this recording. Okay. I didn't watch it all live. I had things going on, right? So the beautiful thing about that is you have the benefit of a fast forward button.
Right.
From the time Roman Reigns got on the steel steps to come into the ring to the time he actually said something was almost 2.5 minutes.
Yeah.
He just stood in the ring while they were just chanting OTC, and he kept putting the microphone up, then putting it back down and doing this and putting the microphone. Dude, it's like, just say something. Like,
and I think his promos are whack still. Like,
yeah.
And I have a problem with leading into WrestleMania, how CM Punk cooked him for the last couple weeks going into it. And then they said, oh, no, no. Yeah, Roman Reigns comes out and say, oh, yeah, cuts a promo off camera, in a vignette, in the car or whatever, saying, oh, if I lose, I'll never be back. I shouldn't be in WWE. Like, thanks for giving away the fucking match, you asshole. Like, thanks for ruining everything. And then after you've been cooked multiple times, then they give him the chance to just go on with no rebuttal from Punk, just to cut all these vignettes talking shit about CM Punk not having kids and this and that and why he's better and blah, 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 blah. Like you had to do it when he wasn't there because you can't do it in front of him because he'll roast your ass, like, one way or another. And they knew he was going to win anyways. So why are you even letting him do even more of this? Like, it doesn't make any damn sense. Like, acknowledge me. This is what I do every time he says acknowledge me. This is how I acknowledge it. Straight up the butt, bitch. Yeah.
Shout out gay people. What do you think about CM Punk now teasing going after Cody Rhodes' Undisputed Championship? Like, we've been talking about that being a potential match for a while, and
yeah, I think that's good. It's something we wanted to see in AEW. We never got to see, for one, and I'm excited for it. I like I didn't expect it, with Cody coming out. It made sense, though, coming out on the Raw after WrestleMania, of course. But you saw Punk going like this, like he hooked him afterwards, and so that's interesting. I think for SummerSlam, it's big money. It's a good match card if that's what they're gonna do, but they don't necessarily have to do it yet. They could wait, and it could go on till WrestleMania next year, and it could finally happen. Who knows? But I think it's something everybody's been wanting to see: Punk versus Cody.
Yeah, we got to keep an eye on that, and not Cody Rhodes' eye, because that thing is fucked up, dude. Like, he got jacked real bad. Like,
yeah.
Punk. Yeah, I mean, and Cody Rhodes even made some really interesting comments on his promo on SmackDown about the people that are getting paid to tear him down or tear his main events down, and they're 0 for 3 in those main events. And I said, man, oh man, is this like? I think it's a worked shoot. I don't think it's.
Yeah,
I don't think that's just him shooting from the hip. I don't think it's him shooting from the hip, not the champion doing that. Like, I can't.
Maybe a little bit from the outside.
Bit.
I mean,
yeah.
And how much does, like, Triple H, at the end of the day, he is the creative control or whatever, right? But at the same time,
and on top of that, fuck you to anybody that thinks that, like, Triple H is leaving and going anywhere. All these, Wrestling Observer Radio really said that, he's almost out the door. And as per Dave Meltzer, shut the fuck up, dude.
Yeah, fuck you, Dave Meltzer.
I can't stand that. I'm sorry, go on. But you said Triple H and it just sprung that shit on me. Anybody that puts on any sort of Twitter thing, as per Dave Meltzer or Wrestling Observer, I'm automatically, you're not credible to me. And I'm going to shout you out and call you a fucking bitch every time.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, and Triple H, he is head of creative control. So what he puts out, the product, it is on him. But at the same time, he ain't the big boss. Like, you think Pat McAfee, it was his plan and all these. Like, if he doesn't do what they tell him to do, he will get the boot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and if you want to say opposite, I don't believe you. I don't believe it. And what do you want him to do? Go against it? Like, it is what it is. Like, it's what we're living in. The TKO probably gonna sell the damn company to the Saudis or somebody in another year or two. Anyways, they don't have no real ties to WWE. They don't give a shit. They just want more money, and we're seeing it. And that's what we saw with Night 1, and they did a good job on WrestleMania with Night 2 of bringing it back. Yeah, and Liv Morgan killed it too with Trouble. Like, that's stuck in my head. Trouble, baby. She just killed, like,
bad, dude.
Greatest
It's
women
so
wrestler of all
bad.
time. It is on my playlist now. It is stuck in my brain. It is over 100 million or a million streams, watches of the video.
How many were those paid promotions?
I don't know. But
dude, did you see how bad her lip syncing was at WrestleMania to the?
I thought it was pretty good. It was reminiscent of, like, TRL, the awards and Britney Spears and all that. And,
no,
like,
it reminded me of Milli Vanilli. No,
no.
It
she
was
put
so
on.
bad.
She ate with that one. She ate. Liv Morgan's a shit. She's the best thing in women's wrestling right now.
No.
Liv Morgan, baby, and
Okay.
Roxanne Perez, of course. Yeah,
Hey, yeah, eggheads. Talking about women's wrestling, man, a big shocker that's been going on is all of the recent happens every year after WrestleMania, the releases that have happened. We have talked about it.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk about something else a little bit more after, and I really want to have some time to do that. But the big one that everybody's complaining about is Kairi Sane, man. That's like a lot of arguments, a lot of disagreements, a lot of we want Kyrie, all this different stuff. And I understand she was in the middle of a storyline, but there's also, I don't know if you heard this, a rumor going around that she asked to be released because she wanted to go back to Japan. I don't know the truth about that. I saw Sam's on Wrestling report on that earlier, and then I heard about it backed up on something else about how she actually was like wanting to go back to Japan. So she was asking for her release, and I don't know the legitimacy of that or anything, but I think people just need to shut the fuck up, man. Like there's stuff going on that has nothing to do with us that we don't understand. If you just sit there and keep putting hashtags and start crying and complaining, you're not going to get your way every time. That's the problem with social media. Oh, if I complain enough, I'm going to get my way. Like we don't get our way. CM Punk did not retain the title. So is Combat Jones going to sit here and cry about it? No, he's just going to fucking call out all the bitches on the internet and move on. Yeah, I can't stand that. Do I want Kairi Sane back? Yeah. And these people that are saying the Io Sky Asuka thing, because Asuka attacked Io Sky after her IC title match on Raw this week, and oh, well, it just doesn't make sense without Kairi Sane. It sure fucking does. They were in a team together for years, Damage Control. Right. Like, they were on a team. It doesn't need to have Kairi Sane. Yeah, that's where they were going with the story, but it doesn't need that to make sense. So you trying to make something out of it that it's not is not helping at all. It's just making you look like a dum-dum, and you're not paying attention to the product because you would know the whole thing about the senpai with Asuka and Io and everything else. Like, that's been around for years. Like, it doesn't need Kyrie. Yes, Kyrie was like the sauce. That was kind of like the for custody of Dominic type part of the feud, but like it's not.
We wanted
needed.
to see that, but it's too bad we didn't get to see Kyrie step up to Asuka. But it is what it is now. You know why? Because just like every year, like you said, it happens after WrestleMania. We get releases. Last year, even before that, it was R-Truth. And the only reason they brought him back was because Superstars in the Back had such a big problem about it. We saw it with Karrion Kross, with Killer Kross, and we went hard for it. Everybody did. And he's doing even better now, probably. He's grinding it out and he's having fun and doing it his way. So we congratulate him. And that's just like what Matt Cardona said to everybody. They have a few different choices, options, what they're going to do and how they're going to go about it. And that's on them. You get to see who's really about it at that point, But it just happens, and like I don't see the point about it. Like I understand it sucks, especially with the Wyatt Six. Like I feel for people to a certain extent because like if CM Punk is the reason I tune in mostly every week to watch. So if he got released or if he got fired or got fired again, or did something again, I would understand how you feel. So I do understand how you feel, and it sucks, for the people that you love or you gravitate towards or you relate to not be there. So I understand, like, but you gotta also live in reality, and the show goes on, people's lives go on, and you never know what the future holds or when they'll be back. You just gotta stay positive in that sense. Yeah. And it is what it is,
And it's like, can we just like say, and I hate these people that just kind of jump on bandwagons and kind of go with like the trends and everything else. But boy, if you've been following Ringside Renaissance almost since day one, Combat Jones and I have been very much camp. This Wyatt sucks thing isn't going to work. We've been very vocal about it. I think we were very from day one. Like it's just a what do you call it, a tribute band, and it just pandering. Like we've said it grab. All. Yeah,
Yeah.
You could probably make a montage of all the times that we've been saying this stuff, and like,
I think it's been blasphemous towards Bray Wyatt to a certain extent with how they've done. And people don't like that I said that. And, you know, you can say whatever you want, but we've been validated by Busted Open now talking about it, and Bully Ray, Dave LaGreca, and them talking about it too. Just like, you know, the moment they stepped at Whataburger after their debut and they broke their kayfabe and they wanted to go take pictures while drinking their milkshakes and so on and so forth with a fan and putting their faces out there and letting everybody know who they are, like that kills half the mystique. Not to mention they're just set up to fail. So you can blame that on creative. I don't have anything against any of those wrestlers, you know, personally. Like they're all good. It's just they're put in a shitty situation. What do you expect? There's so many of them. Like, where are they going to go from here? Besides fighting the MFT in a bigger group. Like we said, Bo Dallas should have came back by himself and fought for Bray's legacy and had that, you know.
Well, the beautiful thing about it too is, like, when Uncle Howdy first got introduced with Bray Wyatt and stuff, everybody kind of knew it was Bo Dallas, but nobody kind of like, it wasn't like established on TV. And then when the Wyatt Sucks gets introduced, like, they have Eric Rowan, who everybody kind of already knew, but then like they have Joe Gacy and Dexter Loomis and Nikki Cross. Like, I'm not going to say the word reject in the fact that I'm saying like there's anything bad against them whatsoever.
From NXT, they're all call-ups.
They were all like, they weren't successes. Maybe Nikki Cross was a success winning the women's title and stuff. But like, they didn't have successful runs in the WWE. So let's just recycle them. Yes. Let's recycle them.
And they set them up to fail.
Repackage them, and then just have them be a part of this group with like no lore, no like anything behind it.
Paranormal stuff. And the Wyatt family was not paranormal. They were just a bunch of backwoods redneck people from the swamp that were fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Bray Wyatt, until like the Fiend stuff, and some of it worked, and then obviously towards the other half it didn't work, and it just got out of hand and got crazy. You know, once it led to Alexa Bliss straddling Randy Orton in the middle of the ring and all that, and
getting the black ink all over it.
The black ink and the red lights and squashes and all that. The look was cool of the Fiend, and the music was cool, the presentation, but the Wyatt Six. The Wyatt Six were just a nostalgia act, exactly like you said, a tribute band, and, you know, much respect to Bo Dallas and everybody in the group, but they set them up to fail, because what were they supposed to do after that? You give these people these paranormal power, like, are they not going to be that anymore, and then they're just going to be a different character? Like, how are they supposed to succeed on the roster after the Wyatt Six?
Yeah. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like I said, I understand. And like when people are like, what's the guy's name from Chase U or whatever got released on NXT? And people are like, oh man, why are they released? Like, you gave a fuck about him, bro. Like, I mean, come on, man.
He'd been on NXT for years and years and years, and they never put the strap on him. Like,
strap on? Shout out. But yeah, I just don't. All right, so at the end of the day, WWE is a business, right? If you're not moving merch, if you're not moving tickets, if you're not like doing business, making money for the company, if you were working for a company and you weren't doing what was expected of you to create revenue for that company, they would let you go. Like, it's simple, and it sucks. Like you said, that it's somebody's favorite wrestler, and I understand that, and I get where they're coming from with all of that. But like, at the end of the day, like, it's a business.
It's a business. It's all about money, and that's what it is. And if you don't like it, you go watch Independence or go watch, you know, AEW is a business too. Regardless,
they do the same thing.
Know. They do the same thing. You know, they release people from LFG. They release new people from NXT, and they'll, you know, it is what it is. And they also brought people up from NXT. Let's not forget about that. JC Jane. We're teased that Ricky Starks is going to be on SmackDown now.
Fatal Attraction, man. They were all over SmackDown last week, bro. It was
they
like
killing
nonstop.
It, wiping everybody out.
Joe Hendry came out and did his thing for Raw. Ethan Page, bro. Ethan Page about to do some shit, man. I'm telling you.
These are real people. Ricky Starks, Cody Rhodes, CM Punk. Like, write the check. Like, If you watched AEW, you know.
Danhausen. So, can I just say real quick?
Yes.
We love that Danhausen, right?
Oh, yeah.
Keep him out of the ring. Like, can we just do segments? Like
I mean,
little.
he knows what to do. He does different moves that people that aren't doing, and kicking people in the face, and causing and weird malfunctions are happening. And
I like how they do some backstory to that, though. Did you see the videos online of him paying off the pyro guys?
yeah.
So it's not like he's actually cursing, like
that's
whatever.
true.
It's he paid off the pyro guys. So like I like that they're not like going full.
Yeah.
Because we just got done talking about the Wyatt sucks and like about supernatural stuff. So I'm glad like they don't.
He is a gimmicky comedy thing too, which he can get very evil too. But very nice, very evil. Like, take it with a grain of salt. It's right there in your face.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and he completely was great. WrestleMania weekend, WrestleMania week. His time with John Cena, what a way to put over. And then the dog pile of midgets, on the Miz and Kit Wilson, and at the Miz's house, and the whole wedding scene.
So good.
It's cinema. It's perfect. Mm-hmm. Like, Danhausen is just great, and I tune in every week just to see what he's got going on too, and his shenanigans, and who he's going to curse, and what's going to happen. It's just too good. Where's he going to go? Where's that going to go to? We don't know. We got to see if they're setting him up to go somewhere. Like, it doesn't even matter. Like, if they just keep doing what they're doing, it's working. Like, we've seen the top 3 sellers from WrestleMania: CM Punk, Danhausen, Cody Rhodes. Where's the fuck is Roman Reigns? Maybe he was 4th. I don't know. But they only released the top 3. So, yeah, the loser sells the most merch. Imagine that. Yeah,
I'll tell you who really sold me as Oba Femi this last week on Raw too. I'm telling you this much. He came out, like, everybody said he's got the total package, but he can't talk on the mic. But he he comes out and talks on the mic, and he's all right. I mean, he's got his accent, whatever. Like, if that bothers you, go suck on an orange dick at the White House, because this is you can understand what he says. He delivers it well. Like, he's got his own little cadence and stuff. Dude, he went out and beat the hell out of Grayson Waller and then didn't even miss a beat. You guys having fun tonight, da-da-da-da-da. But he said it right there. All the championships are locked up. The United States doesn't have a championship, doesn't want to have an open challenge anymore. So, you know what? I'm going to do an open challenge. Anybody that wants to step up, like, he's creating.
Yes,
Obafemi is creating like a match against him as good as being a title shot. Like, and it's legit. Like,
he's that good. Yeah, yes, and people are there for it. They're loud. Like, had a great reception, great moment at WrestleMania. Of course, Brock Lesnar retiring, crazy moment we didn't see happening yet. A lot of talk and drama about that, if it was supposed to happen at that moment or not, allegedly, Triple H in the back, and Minneapolis for SummerSlam, and who the hell knows? Who the hell cares? So we'll find out if that's the case, and Brock does what he does. But Oba was great at WrestleMania, and he just continues to do great things, man, and the people are behind him. And I was weary at first if he was able to talk on the microphone, and he can do it. So we'll see where he goes with that, and not to mention with the WrestleMania after show and all the people chant. And he even brought up Roman Reigns, and when Roman Reigns came out, they were chanting Oba, and he said he see him by the end of the summer or something like that. So, thanks again, Roman, for giving things away. We appreciate it, because we're not smart enough. We don't get enough spoilers. So, thanks, OTC. Yeah, cursed. We curse Roman Reigns. Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is, man. Like I said, I mean, as long as something becomes of it, I think it's just gonna be the same thing that it was his last title reign too, and. I'm not really on board with that. I don't know. Like, they got the MFTs, and I know everybody's talking about, with all the releases, why weren't some of the Samoans released and all this stuff? And it's like, oh boy, we're towing the line of being racist here by.
Oh, they're gatekeeping too. They're keeping the family. They're keeping the family. They're gatekeeping. Gatekeeping, whatever you want to call it, keeping people down. A conspiracy, like. whatever the definition you want to plan it out as, one thing or another. It's still the same bullshit. The people at the top, y'all are dick riding the people at the top that are trying to get to the top, and we don't give a fuck.
Now I got to ask you before I want to just touch on Backlash real quick. And Backlash will be not this coming weekend, the following weekend. So we'll do our predictions for that next week and stuff. So I know it comes up real quick, but
it's quick.
Now, what do you think of now after the cobwebs and the smoke is cleared from the heads of Roxanne Perez and Liv Morgan after getting bashed together?
Right.
They got mashed together harder than two beans on a lesbian, but they now, what do you think of Roxanne Perez? Where is she standing with the Judgment Day? Because I know that Liv Morgan was finally having the conversation with her about it. And I like how she exits stage right. Or exits stage left. And then Finn Balor enters stage left. Like they must have crossed each other.
Yeah.
To get to that part or whatever.
And Finn's great, just shows up on camera and somehow already looks just like a baby face. I don't know if he changed his hair or whatever he does.
I was thinking the same thing. He just looked good.
So is this a new person? He just like went back like 3-4 years. Like he just snapped Father
He's
Time,
quite attractive. Hey, and like your comments about gay earlier, like I'm not gay, but if Finn Balor tried to kiss me, I'd only resist a little,
Right. Exactly. Yeah. We just don't respect you if you're lying about it. Yeah.
That's right.
You people, come out the closet, you pussies. Yeah. Okay, guys. Funny. A bunch of y'all in my posts, trying to dick ride me. Yeah.
Yeah. That's right.
No pause. No pause at all. Yeah.
Yeah,
they're cursed too. Exactly.
So what do you think? Where do you think Roxanne Perez is leaning? Do you think that she's going to stay with the Judgment Day? Is she going to side with Finn Balor? Is there going to be a mixed tag match, Finn Balor and Roxanne against Liv and Dom?
It seems like sooner or later it's going to happen by the way of what happened on Raw. It seemed like Liv had her back, which we weren't. I was kind of thinking that Liv was going to kind of screw up the match in some type of way, but she didn't. But the dynamic of the match was great against Bayley and Lyra because they were in Laredo, Texas, and that is Roxanne Perez's hometown. So the crowd was just going crazy for her, and they were booing every move against her. And they cheered the whole thing. So good for Roxanne Perez. She looks great. She's a great talent. Hit the pop rocks. Got the 1, 2, 3 with the help from Liv, and Liv helped out. But yeah, I mean, of course, sooner or later it's going to happen with Dom and Liv, and probably Finn and Roxanne or something like that. Or there's going to be some type of turn on with Liv, and even with the part of Rhea Ripley leaving Raw to go to SmackDown with her title. She had beat, from Jade, which was a pretty decent match, better than I thought it was probably going to be at Mania. And you saw Liv sitting there, on the equipment and being like, "Hey, I'll see you around," So who knows what's up with Liv too? Like there could be a turn coming with that, but she's who knows where they're going.
I hope she turns and walks out the door and never comes back. That would be for the best kind of turn Liv could do for me.
The numbers would go down.
Oh, yeah. Your boner would go down too. But yeah, we do have Backlash coming up, man, and I feel like it's kind of lackluster. Backlash is usually like the rebound from WrestleMania, and nothing from Backlash right now. Besides, we have Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker going to be fighting at Backlash. That has to do with Braun Breaker costing Seth Rollins' match against Gunther, all that stuff. Of course, I understand that, but it just seems,
cool too.
Yeah. And I think Braun Breaker's awesome. I think that their promo they had against each other on Raw was like really flat. I didn't really care for it too much. It was a little bit cringy, a little bit. Like I thought the shots they were giving each other were good, but the crowd
things.
Yeah. Yes, but the crowd just wasn't really. I don't think wasn't really with it. I don't know why, but
and now Seth's taking cues from Punk now about telling people they're the second best in their family or the second best person, or third best person I wrestled with the same name. I think it's funny. But and you know, you're talking about Backlash with Seth and all and so on and so forth. Who knows what's going on with Gunther with all that, because he kind of just took a back seat
Disappeared.
after all this stuff,
Yep.
disappeared with that. And you know, maybe he'll have to do something with the Vision with Paul Heyman. I don't know. And you know, looking forward to Backlash with the thing with it was cool to see Jacob Fatu get up in Roman Reigns' face and tell him he wants everything, but do we think he's really going to have a chance against Roman Reigns? Again, we're back to this bloodline thing again, to this Roman Reigns thing. It's like, do we really think Jacob Fatu is going to beat Roman Reigns? Like, come on.
Of course not.
Exactly. Roman already told us.
And at that point, they said, he said, if you can't beat me, you got to acknowledge me. So then does that mean that Jacob Fatu is going to be the new enforcer of the bloodline like Solo Sikoa was back in the day? And then is there going to be like a civil war between the MFTs and this bloodline? And it's like, okay, you know, and is that going to be what War Games is going to be this year? Is it, you know, it's like...
I think the freshest thing they could do with the whole bloodline thing with Roman and the Usos and Jacob is to have something happen between them where the Usos turn on Roman and they take control of the family, or they take control of what you know, the head of the table, or whether it's Jimmy or Jay or Jacob or something, and turn on Roman. Like, that would be the freshest thing to turn it around. If not, it's just all regurgitated stuff for the most part.
Yeah.
Minus Solo.
I think the best thing they can kind of do with it is have all of these like singular pieces. Like you got CM Punk, Coleman Phil, who Coleman Punk, who you know, had the problem with Roman Reigns up all the way to WrestleMania, and then LA Knight's been having the problems with the Usos, all of that stuff going on, and then Seth Rollins, who obviously doesn't like the bloodline, doesn't like Roman Reigns. I think to have like the unlikely heroes all banding together to go after the bloodline like they did years ago with Randy Orton and Kevin Owens and all of this different stuff. But that would be really cool because like it would finally get Seth and CM Punk on the same side of things. And like,
yeah, that's what I kind of want to see at this point, because it's like,
for whatever reason, I want to see it. It's right there.
Yeah. It's over at this point. Like, they've had their run and they missed it because of injuries and other stuff going on of what was probably planned. And, you know, reality was CM Punk probably supposed to be the champion, like you had talked about a long time ago. You know, probably not. You know, at that point, it's because Braun got hurt or Seth got hurt, and then Braun got hurt too. But, you know, so he did his thing. But that just leads to how everything happens, and missed opportunities and storylines of what was supposed to happen, and them pivoting. So at this point, you know, why not? Let's do something different. Let's do something fresh. Let's see people band together, you know, and then let's see Punk and Cody go at it and see what type of dynamic that brings, and who who seems like the good and the bad guy, because Cody's been getting a lot of heat too, you know, since WrestleMania and at WrestleMania and before with Randy and all that stuff. So it's really interesting to see, you know. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know where they're going with it, but this is kind of like where we were at last year, saying we didn't know where they were going with some stuff. But yeah, a lot of like, things I think fell flat. Gunther after WrestleMania, I think, should be more of a face of everything going on. He hasn't even shown up at all since WrestleMania. Obafemi, I really like. I like how people are saying the whole thing about Brock Lesnar retiring because he didn't want to have Gunther retire him. That's kind of funny to me.
Right.
But yeah, at the end of the day, man, like the Intercontinental title scene's looking pretty cool. I like how that's getting mixed up a lot. The United States title thing, Sammy's getting a lot of hate. Maybe that's how Sammy goes back to the bloodline, bro. Like, because like he's getting a lot of hate, and he's like, oh, I don't understand why people are hating me, and I don't understand this and that. Like, and maybe that's kind of like his shoe in to go back into the bloodline, which makes a lot of sense.
And Trick was heel, and Trick is good now. Yeah, and everybody loves Trick, you know.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd ever see everybody.
Man.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd ever see everybody like Lil Yachty, but that here we are because
Low boat. Oh
hey,
yeah.
I don't know what that means, but I got you.
Yeah, it's just his nickname or something like that, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
gotcha.
Yeah. There's a lot going on with all that. It's very interesting to see where we're gonna head, you know. and where we'll be next year for WrestleMania, if it's in, when it's in Saudi, so on and so forth. Like,
let's go.
Not really looking forward to it at this point, but we have nothing else to do but look forward to it. So we got to stay positive with it, and that is what it is.
That is.
We'll see what happens on SmackDown. Hopefully, there's been chatter saying CM Punk might end up on SmackDown now. It might be a thing.
That's what I heard, to try to help ratings
or
and
he's
stuff,
just to help ratings, and then it's also going to go back to 2 hours allegedly.
Okay.
I don't know if that's really confirmed or not, or just Dave Meltzer's ass, or some of these Twitter people that don't have real profile pictures or don't want to meet up in person. But yeah, it's interesting. I don't know. Befuddled.
Befuddled is such a great word, bro. Did you just Google that? That just really wrapped up this whole episode in one word, befuddled.
Yeah.
Because the IWC is really starting to, I'm tired of being like, you tell all the time, the original Bad Boys of Wrestling podcast. I'm ready to be a fucking asshole to everybody.
Let's bring fucking Vince McMahon back, baby.
I don't know. I wouldn't go that far.
Okay.
Okay. I got you.
Well, yeah.
I got you. But hey, listen, I got your back.
Bring,
if that's your truth, I believe
back.
in that. You know what I mean?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
And anybody streaming out there, especially the people at the top, stop talking down to the people that are trying to be on the come up. Stop telling people not to make content. Like, we don't give a damn about your content. Your content sucks anyways, and it sucks everybody off. And who knows how many knees you've been on to get where you at to the top. All of y'all across the board, tired of the dick riding with the streamers. Like, I don't want to watch something else. It's annoying. Like, leave it alone. Like, let's get on the podcast. Let's talk wrestling. Let's break it down every week. Or you do your thing, but I'm just not going to pay attention.
And on that note, like, support your local small-time podcaster, man. Watch the extra video, hit an extra like, hit an extra subscribe, make an extra comment. That's all that helps all these little guys out. Let's take down the big man. And the ones that are
big
on their knees, as Combat Jones talks about.
Yeah.
Let's band together. Let's have the small content creators unite and band together to take down these sons of bitches.
Yeah, exactly. Because at the end of the day, it's all the same.
It's all the same.
It's all the same shit. Yeah. So we curse them.
Little guy's gonna curse you.
If they don't stop, I'm gonna start calling them. I'm gonna start paying them Etsy witches and doing what I gotta do. I'm gonna hack these people. I'm gonna pay to start hacking these people's Wi-Fi, and they ain't gonna have nothing. Let's bring them all down. Let's burn it all down. Yeah. We could just do without it all in general. Like, we don't need the streamers. We don't need, we don't need any of it. Yeah, we don't need it. Only Ringside Renaissance, the only thing that matters. And then, and everybody that's got love, that's positive, that wants to help people out, that wants to give positive advice, so on and so forth. And if you got a problem with it, like I said, I will dox myself for you, and you could come see me, and you can see why they call me Combat Jones. And that's very deadly, Jesse. For a reason too, might I add. So, and he's rocking that Boston Bees hat, so you already know what that means, baby. Yeah, I can show you a thing about that.
Beantown, baby.
Yeah, and some. And
they
some.
better watch out, because I'm very deadly, Jesse. I can give them real bad Indian burns, so you better look the fuck out.
Oh, hey now, okay.
I'm sorry, I got heated. I'm sorry, I got heated.
Oh,
sorry.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Yes. So, yeah, all the streamers, suck it at the top. Y'all suck. We don't give a damn about you. Ring Rant, up. Ringside Renaissance, up. Sam's on Wrestling, up.
Up.
And anybody else with, hitting the turnbuckle, Adam, up.
Zeus.
Yeah.
Up.
Yeah, Zeus, up.
Junkies Podcast, up.
Junkies Podcast, up. Sports, wrestling, drinking wrestling league, up.
Yep.
Everybody else, up. K, up. Everybody up that's starting out, doing their thing. Let's do it, baby. And, yeah. Fuck 'em.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
F everybody else.
Yeah, exactly. F
them in their
else.
A, don't wear a C, and J all over their B's.
Yeah. And we are rated RR for Ringside Renaissance because we are, as seen on Netflix. Are you? We are Busted Open approved. Are you? And we are the original bad boys of the wrestling podcast world. Yeah. And that's the best co-host, the best tag team partner, the best friend in the world. Very deadly Jesse. Yeah. And I'm Andrew Kombat Jones. And you've been listening to the Ringside Renaissance Wrestling Podcast. So go do a reaction video to us watching us while you watch us flip you off, telling you to go fuck yourself. Peace.